Good morning, welcome to the Smiths. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna take you through a morning routine here at our house and get the kids off to school, and then I'm gonna head to the farm and some haircuts. Got my buddy Caleb from Mad Hatter's Barbershop in Burnet, Texas, and he comes and visits us every few weeks and gives haircuts there. We've been doing that since the pandemic, which has been amazing, and Caleb's such a good friend that he does that for us. And then today, I'm gonna jump on an airplane and go west to Washington. I'm gonna meet Butch and Bull, which from last episode of the Smiths, they were driving 2,900 miles from the Atlantic Ocean all the way to the Pacific. 2 buses, a semi-truck, and 6 drivers total, so they can co-drive and get all the way out there. Of course, it comes with lots of problems when you're moving that much equipment and going that many miles, and you have diesel engines with all kinds of things that can go wrong. So grateful for Butch and Bull, and I've been putting them on my radio show after midnight every night, doing updates with Bull. I just want to make it known for anyone listening, and I've been saying this on After Midnight, that when you go to a concert, you see the band and the singer, but it's the crew that's making it happen. There's so many people behind the scenes, like the drivers that are literally fixing engines on the side of the road with the tools that they have available in their toolboxes, which is incredible. So Bull's been leaving me these messages.
Hey, it's Bull. We made it to Seattle. 2 buses, 1 semi, 6 drivers, 2,900 miles, even 30 hours of breakdown time, and repairs couldn't make us late. Everything is running good, except we spun a major air leak on our bus yesterday, but we managed. Just waiting on the airline to be delivered to the hotel so we can replace it, and we will be back to 100%.
So I'm gonna fly there and meet them tonight in Seattle, and then we're gonna go to Everett, Washington, and then Idaho, and I'll get to see these buses for myself again. But in the meantime, get the kids off to school, get some haircuts. Welcome to the Smiths, yee yee.
When the little things mean everything, that's when you got everything you need. If you're anything like me.
All right, so Ian is famous now. Did you know that?
Yes.
Oh, man. Did he tell you that?
Are people recognizing you?
Yes, we're going to meet and greets on the road, and people were taking pictures with him and stuff and saying, "Oh my gosh, it's Ian."
Do you
Yeah.
have an Ian shirt?
But he kept getting back to the bus, and he just kept saying, "I don't know how to handle this."
Yeah.
Like, I've never had. Yeah. Every time I put you on this, then your stock goes up a little bit on your fame.
So we're just getting the kids ready for school this morning. Typical school morning. They actually got up on time today, so they have some free time. So Lincoln is playing Fortnite.
This is great content. This is really high quality television right here. Let's wait. Let's see what happens with the Keurig.
Lamont, you go do something interesting, darling.
No, I'm serious. I'm not joking here. We're dying to know how it tastes though. Give us a taste. It's too hot, she says. Wow. You gotta know. How's the water? Yes.
It's probably shooting a slow-mo and you're gonna look like.
Back to Fortnite.
Hey. What's up, everybody? ready?
Amber suggested that we haven't done questions in a little bit.
We haven't had a little sit down.
So she went to her Instagram and asked for y'all to give us questions.
Yes. So we just thought we would do some rapid fire questions real quick. Maybe like 10 minutes or so, just answering y'all's questions.
Go for it.
All right, when is new music coming out?
Well, this year for sure. Literally today, gonna get the final mixes on a new album. And it's for the Moonrise movie. That movie is gonna come out most likely Christmas, like November-ish, for a Christmas movie. But we don't know if music's gonna come out before that, like summer release, I don't know. But my part's done.
So speaking of Moonrise, somebody said, when and where can we watch Moonrise?
On Flix at Christmas time. So Flix, I just met with Sony, and it's owned by Sony Pictures. They're gonna give us a Smith's access code to Flix to watch for free.
That's awesome.
Yeah, a login code for the Smiths
And
to
is that
watch
gonna
for free.
be for everyone, or is that for
For
Yeezy
anyone
Nation people?
yeah. We'll do a Yeezy Nation code and we'll do a Smiths code. So you can download Flix on your phone or your TV and then type in the Smiths code and it'll be free.
That's so fun. Okay, somebody said, do you guys ever get tired of making Smith videos all the time?
Yeah.
Not that we get tired of it, I think I just run out of content.
It just creeps up on us, like every Tuesday and Thursday creeps up on us, and Paul's like, we're in a text thread called The Smiths, and he'll text us and be like, what's game plan this week, guys?
What do you got?
It's Monday, I don't have anything in their folder.
But it's like we try to plan, and then sometimes we get really good content unexpectedly. So it just, it sneaks up on us. But not that we get tired of making it. I love making it.
I love making it when we're making it,
Yeah.
but it's the like Monday afternoon, we don't have anything.
Yeah.
Those are the
What
times.
are we gonna go
Yeah.
do? What are your top 3 tips for a strong, happy marriage?
I could just give you one.
Okay, well that's...
Read the Bible and follow exactly what it says about marriage. That's it.
Because if both of you are actively chasing Christ, you're gonna pursue each other, you're gonna love each other, you're gonna respect each other, you're gonna have communication, you're gonna have patience, you're gonna have all the fruits of the Spirit if you're reading your word and following Christ, because you're gonna love your wife as Christ does the church, and the wife is gonna honor, submit, and respect her husband.
And have realistic expectations about your feelings, because feelings change.
Yeah, like that, the word happy, where you're not always gonna be happy in your
No,
marriage.
you're not.
You're not.
Wait, you're not.
No.
So if you were following the biblical definition of marriage, you and your spouse both, divorce is impossible. If there is a divorce, it's because one of you wasn't following in one area of it. Isn't that crazy to think about? That's insane.
Yeah. I know I guess they asked for 3, so. Another one I would say is make time for each other. Date each other. Because when you
We're going on date Tuesday.
Yeah, we're going on another date Tuesday, because you get bogged down with work and kids, and your husband or wife kind of end up taking a back seat, and you have to bring them back to the forefront.
Okay, I have the third one.
Okay.
Put your spouse first after God.
Yeah.
But first on this earth, before your kids. Put them before your kids. Of course you put them before work. Everyone does that, but put them before your kids. That's mixed up in today's world.
It is.
I get so many questions on my podcast that says, obviously this baby is our number 1 priority, but how should we, and then they ask another question. It's like, well, no, the baby's not. You think when you get pregnant that the baby is becoming your number 1 priority, and everything you do revolves around the baby, work, house, playpen, nursery, college education. It doesn't. The spouse is first. And if that gets mixed up, you're gonna have problems.
And we've actually started, you've got me saying it now, we've actually started, instead of saying don't talk back to your mom or don't talk back to your dad, we've been saying things like don't talk back to my husband.
Yeah.
Because that takes the authority back over the children.
Yeah, don't talk like that to my wife.
Yeah.
I'll say that to Lincoln.
It's different. Okay, is there a new River shirt coming soon? Yes, we are releasing a new River shirt on his birthday, which is Monday, May 16th. all the proceeds will go to the River Kelly Fund. And I actually asked for you guys to vote on my Instagram, and y'all picked the one with all of his favorite things. Monica designed that one. So that will be released on the 16th. It will go for a week. Hi, Amy.
There's another question that says, is
Amy
still living with you?
There she is, over there.
Yes, she is.
So Monica designed that one, and that will be released May 16th. It'll be about a week of pre-sales, so if you don't order it, you're not gonna get it. So order it whenever it comes out. They will ship about a week or two after that, and then Where the Dinosaurs War book is coming out again, and we're still doing the fundraiser for his birthday month, his birth month. We always ask for $3 during the month of May, because that is kind of our main way to raise money for the River Kelly Fund. And because of y'all, we have given back almost $500,000. And that is just unbelievable to me. So thank you so much.
What to look for in a guy?
If he's chasing Christ.
That's it. Look for a guy that's chasing after the Lord. That's it.
Yeah, and I know people are gonna say, well, you gotta be attracted to him. And yes, you know, yeah. You gotta, I'm sure if you look at him, you'll know whether or not you're attracted to him. But if he's chasing after God, then he's gonna pursue you. And yeah.
Amy's still living with us, yes. And I told her this morning that she's probably not aware that she's a celebrity on the Smiths from just a few times, because Ian has only been on a few times, and he's gone with meet and greets with me, and he's already, people recognizing him, and he's so not used to it. So I told Amy, I don't know how she feels about that.
Yeah, she quickly went to her room.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. She just got home, so.
Let me ask a question.
Yes.
When are you going to a meet and greet?
This summer. It's easier when the kids are out of school. I can have somebody come and stay, like my amazing mother-in-law. My mom could come and stay with Maverick, or Maverick could come, but we could all go. We could go with the kids, and that's just easier when there's no school. So I will be on the road this summer, I promise. We will announce dates at some point. But I can't wait to go. So I miss seeing you guys. And he's looking at his watch because he has to go.
No, I was looking how long we've been filming this.
Okay, he has to leave soon. Okay, I have one for you. What advice do you have for a single dad raising a preteen daughter as she gets older? Do you have anything?
Yeah, I would say, you know, my heart goes out to you, because that's going to be tough without having the mother influence with her. But it's not impossible, man. And if you're wanting to truly succeed in this, you could always see the results of what anyone wants in life, or you could see how bad someone wants something in life by the results of what that want is. So if you want to be a great dad, everyone around you can see the result of that because you have a great daughter. If you could say all day long, I want to know how to raise my preteen as a single dad. I really want to do this. But if you're failing at that, then that tells everyone else, well, you don't really want it. You just kind of want it. So if you really want it, you're gonna crush it. And I would say, I don't have a preteen yet. Well, kind of. I would just pour into her and pursue her. Listen to her. Yeah.
Ask her questions, and
yeah.
they're usually vulnerable right before they go to sleep is when London, it really opens up.
Give her boundaries, clear boundaries in her life, like what you expect from her. Make it very clear. And sometimes it's hard in general in life to give clear expectations of our peers around us and our kids and our spouse, but give her clear expectations of what her boundaries are. Like, you are to do this, when you go with your friends, you come home this time. And it sounds, when you cage them in, it sounds harsh, but it's kind of like dogs. I hate to relate it to dogs, but dogs do better when they know the rules of the house. You just let them wild, and they're kind of chaotic, and they don't really know how to please you, and it causes problems. And I've noticed with our kids that having very strict boundaries
and tasks and things like that.
Giving them expectations, it allows them to be free within those boundaries, and they're better kids.
I would say, last thing, did you just spit?
Yeah.
I would say pour into her the Word of God and her value and her worth and who God says she is, so she doesn't seek it from the world. Pour into her who God says she is, and then pour into her your love for her, because otherwise she's going to go and seek it, and the world is going to give it to her in a different way. Somebody asked if I have a personal assistant or a maid to help with the housework. I do not have a personal assistant, and I don't like to call Maria, her name's Maria. She's been with us for over 10 years. I don't like to call her a mate. She's a dear family friend now, and we just love her so much. But that was one of the things when I was in the thick of motherhood. I had 3 kids under 5 that Granger said, let's just have somebody come once every 2 weeks. And she has just become, she's probably watching, I love you. And she's just become our family and our friend, but she does help me out once every 2 weeks to come and tidy up for me.
Yeah, Amber is a active service love language, so it's harder for her to accept help because her way of showing love is by doing acts of service. And so I didn't realize that until recently, because my love language is quality time, so I'm all about it. Like, let's get someone to take care of all this and me and you get some time. And that takes away, it strips her of the way that she knows how to show love best, so.
I'm gonna do, let's see, I'm gonna eat my paper.
What do you do when you feel like God doesn't hear you? You read the Psalms. Read the Psalms in the Bible.
Or Job.
It's incredible. The Psalms changed my life, and you'll read in the Psalms, you'll hear so many times men and women feeling like God is not hearing them, but trusting that He is through the Psalms. So you read that and you don't feel as alone, like I'm not the first person to think this. This is actually thousands of years old. And you'll see throughout the Bible, wait for the Lord, wait for the Lord, wait for the Lord. So we talk, we don't hear anything back, and we wait. And sometimes that waiting is years, but He is faithful. And so you trust that He's faithful, that He is hearing you, and that He's fulfilling your questions in a way that you can't understand yet. So not hearing Him or not seeing things happen as an instant answer to your prayer is an answer in another way. He is fulfilling His promise in a way that's much better than you possibly understand. And the Psalms helps you understand that. So I would meditate through the Psalms.
And it's not passive waiting, it's active waiting. It's not just sitting around and going, oh, well, I hope He's gonna do something. It's seeking Him. It's still seeking Him and praying and not stopping, not ceasing prayer. The Bible says to pray all the time without ceasing. And even when you feel like He's not answering you still go to Him in prayer, and you still talk to Him, and you still read your word because He's speaking through your word.
So open up your Bible, go to Psalm 1, and start right there and read slowly. And make it a morning routine where you're gonna read that much of a psalm every day. And read it slowly.
And I mean, when I think about Jesus on the cross, my God, why have you forsaken me? I mean, He felt that at one moment, like, where are you? Where are you, Lord? So I was.
Which comes from the Psalms.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Cool.
Keep seeking. Cool, that was quick.
Hey, comment below if you like these questions. We used to do them more often than we do now. So comment below if you like this style of Smiths and if you want to see more questions answered.
Yeah.
And
He's leaving me.
I'm about to go hit an airplane to Seattle, and then we're gonna drive. I'm gonna meet the boys. We're all flying in. The band is flying in today from Texas, and Butch and Bull and David are there waiting with the trucks and the bus. And we're gonna go to Everett, Washington, and some other place, Kennewick, Washington, and some other place in Idaho. I already forgot.
We're gonna go horseback riding.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. See you
Yee.
next time.